Hey alchemists, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something I wasn't planning on talking about quite this early, but something really interesting has happened. Now before I get into the video, if you're new here, I'm Rod, this is Inner Alchemy, a new channel based all about helping you optimize your health. So if you haven't already, click subscribe and the bell icon down below. You're not going to want to miss a video. Now let's get on to this one. So to start this video, we're going to have to rewind roughly about 15 years. I was planning on heading over to Bali with a partner of mine at the time and got vaccinated, headed over to Bali, and when I was there I started getting white dots on my face and I started thinking, what's this? Went to the doctor in Bali and they were like, yep, sun fungus, throw this on there, you'll be fine. Rubbing this on there all through Bali, and instead of it getting smaller, it actually grew, and it's kept growing and growing. It was on my chin, dot over here, dot over here. Come back to Australia, went to another doctor, same thing, just a different cream to put on my face. And that went on for years and years, multiple different doctors. It wasn't until the 8th doctor I went to where he actually sat back in his chair and was like, this is part of the reason why I don't always like being a doctor. Now, I'm not going to diagnose you today. Why don't you diagnose yourself? He's pulled open this big book and he's opened it to one page and flipped it over to the next and has said, all right, this is what I think you have. This is what the other doctors are saying you have. What do you think you have? And it was basically pointing out pictures of skin conditions. And he said, take notice of this part here and this part here. And so I looked at everything and I said, well, I think it looks more like this one. And he's like, I do too. And what it was vitiligo. What vitiligo is it's a skin condition often known as an autoimmune disease. And it's not treatable by creams and all these other things they were throwing at me. So he basically said, sorry, but there's nothing I can do. And that was that. And it grew, and if you look, it's not too bad now. You can see it's a bit white here, got a white patch here, 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 and up here. That's all it is now. So a lot of people have it a lot worse. However, it still affected my self-esteem. I still hated talking to people thinking that's what they're seeing. So then I started not going in the sun as much, not having a tan. When it was the less tan I am, the less noticeable it is. And I've tried that many different protocols to try and heal this vitiligo, and nothing seems to work. However, as I said before, something really interesting has happened lately. So for the past 4 or 5 months, I've been having a certain smoothie that, if you have heard of the medical medium, it's based off his recipe. And basically it's a heavy metal detox smoothie. So it's going to pull the heavy metals out of your body, which I think is partly due to the vaccines, putting heavy metals in the body. And this came up after I got vaccinated, and autoimmune is a side effect to vaccinations. So it made sense to me that I should start trying to get as much heavy metals out of my body as possible. And so I've been doing this smoothie for roughly about 4 months now. And then about 3 weeks ago, I went to a Wim Hof workshop with an amazing guy called Johannes Egbert, and I'll link his description down below. So if you're in Australia, jump on his Facebook, add him as a friend, and when he comes to a city near you, jump on board. He's an amazing dude, has an amazing class, and this is basically just some of the things that I've experienced there. So the first thing we get into is the breathing. So this breathing method, very simple. There have been reports helping with autoimmune, arthritis, asthma, help with recovery of your sporting practices, And so basically all it is in through the nose, into the diaphragm, then into the chest. So fully in, and then you just let the breath out. You don't fully expel all of the oxygen, just bring it fully in, and then let it go. Fully in, let it go. At the end, you want to bring it fully in, let it go, and hold. And you'll be able to hold your breath for a minute, 2 minutes. It's not uncommon to hold your breath for a lot longer. And then when you get the urge to breathe, don't fight it too much. You can fight it a little bit, and then fully in and hold. And at this point, I like to tense my stomach and bring it up through my head, and I feel like it releases more DMT this way. DMT is a psychedelic, so you can start to see colors and get that euphoric feeling that you get from DMT. DMT is mostly in the lungs, so it makes sense that at this point it brings it out. So I'm going to do 3 or 4 rounds, see how I go, see how I feel, and get back to you then. So there you go, guys. That's 3 to 4 rounds. Feeling it all through here, through my arms, tingles in my hands, through here. Felt some vibrations here, not as intently this time as other times. So yeah, now on to the next step.
And now that brings us to the bathroom. We now have a tub full of iced water. It's super cold, and basically I'm going to jump in there. Now what Johannes was saying was after 3 minutes, you're getting all the immune system benefits. So I'm going in for 3 minutes. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so that's 3 minutes. I'm gonna go shake it out, and I'll see you guys in the kitchen next.
Now I'm back from the ice bath, all energized, ready to go, ready to make this smoothie for you guys. And I know 3 minutes in an ice bath sounds horrible, and it is, but it's so worth it. I feel 100 times better right now than I did before I got in. Everything just seems to be on fire, working. And if you're scared about it, one of the best things you can do is just go for it. The more you go towards the thing that you're scared of, the better your life's going to be. There's an amazing saying, I can't remember who made it, so I can't quote them, but it's basically saying, if you live an easy life, life is going to be hard. But if you live a hard life, life is going to be easy. And I think that sums up the ice bath. It's 3 minutes and it's a bit hard, but the rest of the day is going to be easy compared to that. Now, enough rambling about the ice bath, onto the smoothie. If you don't know who Medical Medium is, I highly suggest you look him up. He's got a few good things on there. Now the first ingredient, super simple, throw in some bananas. So I've got 3 little ones in there. The next ingredient are going to be wild blueberries. Now, these aren't your conventional blueberries that you're going to get in Woolies or Coles. They are a lot smaller in size, jam-packed with antioxidants and other benefits. So that is the size of them. They are much smaller and they taste amazing. I know Flannery's have wild blueberries. There might be other health food stores I get these delivered, they're 1 kilo bags. So what you want is between a cup, 1 and 2 cups. So that should be about it. They give me enough for one more in there. And then all these ingredients, guys, you want as good quality as you can get. There's no point in doing this if you're just going to be getting more pesticides and sprays in your food. So, and coriander, a big bunch of coriander, so that's how much I've got. And I know it sounds super weird putting coriander in a smoothie, but it gives it kind of like a smoky flavor. It's really odd. After I had it though, I realized that it's actually really good. So I have this, I'd say 5 out of 7 days a week, and I love the taste. It's taken over my normal smoothie. Pulling out the Vitiligo is just an added bonus, really. So bananas, blueberries, coriander. And now the next 3 ingredients are just going to be a teaspoon of each. So we have spirulina. Now this is from Hawaii. You want to get the Hawaiian spirulina. It's the cleanest one around. Same for the chlorella. This is where I go a little bit off medical mediums. He uses dulse. I can't find dulse at the moment. So chlorella and coriander work really well together. So I throw that one in there instead. And the next is barley grass. And a teaspoon of that, or I like to throw in a heaped teaspoon. And then we're just topping it with water, guys. Once again, good clean water. That's the smoothie done. It's good. Okay. So that's it, guys. It's mainly the breathing and the smoothie that I feel that where I'm feeling the benefits coming out. I feel this is pulling out the heavy metals from my old vaccination, and the breathing is helping to repair it. So right now, this is what we're looking like. So quite patchy. You can see the hairs are white that are growing out of it, but when you look at a color spot, there's black hairs growing out of it. If you can see, I've got white eyelashes, and I've got a few colored ones that have come through. They were all white not long ago, and I've got a few black ones coming through. As I said, I've tried a lot of other things, and a lot of other things work for different people. I know John Venus, his little brother had vitiligo, and he went vegan, and the vitiligo he had, which was just on his forehead here, that reversed just by going vegan on a plant-based lifestyle. Other people I've seen have great benefits from TRS, toxin removal system. You can add them on Facebook if you like. There's quite a few people that are showing signs of it getting better on TRS. I tried TRS for 3 months and it didn't work for me, guys. It made it get worse, really. It just got wider and it looked like it was growing. And with this heavy metal smoothie detox and the breathing, I'm getting my color back. I've tried that many different creams, that many different products. I've forgotten most of them by now. So this is working for me. The side effects, if it doesn't work for you, is you get healthier anyway. So to me, there's no loss here. It's breathing. When you're breathing, you're getting more focused, you're getting more present, which is always a good thing. The smoothies, everything in there is healthy for you. So they're side effects that you want, as opposed to going the pharmaceutical route, or there may be some nasty side effects from that. So that about wraps this video up. Thanks again for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks a lot.